There are just a few hours left to the Avia Dev Summit, a premium connectivity event that is just going to happen right there in Cape Town. Welcome to Fly East Africa. I am Olive Winfred Nagawa, and these are the headlines. Uganda Airlines receives 2 of its 4 CRJ-900. Air Mauritius takes delivery of its Airbus 330 Neo. And these are the news in details. The nation whose carrier collapsed in 2001 is on the right track to its revival. On the 16th of April, a team of officials from Uganda, led by Honorable Minister Monica Azuba, in company of the airline's interim CEO Ephraim Bagenda, received 2 CRJ-900s in a delivery ceremony held at Bombardier's Mirab, Quebec facility. Uganda Airlines will be the first airline in Africa to operate an atmosphere cabin that offers more comfort to passengers, more cabin space, better lighting in the aircraft, and many more. The airline's CEO had the following to say, we quote, "We are thrilled to commence our operations with the world's leading regional jet, and we look forward to providing the modern passenger experience in regional aviation to the people of Uganda and across Africa." Bombardier didn't hold back their excitement of the delivery and a new customer in Uganda Airlines, and the president of Bombardier Commercial, Mr. Fred Cromer, had the following to say, "We congratulate Uganda for taking a delivery of their very first CRJ-900 jetliner fitted with the atmosphere cabin in a dual-class configuration with 76 seats, including 12 first class. The CRJ is recognized for its economic and efficiency, and I am confident that it will be the stepping stone for the development of Uganda's regional air travel." The aircraft will be received in Uganda by a delegation led by His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni on Tuesday, 23rd April at 9 a.m. East African time. The airline plans to operate 19 routes across Africa and later in 2020 international flights. Air Mauritius takes delivery for its first A330 Neo. The national carrier of the Republic of Mauritius is the first Airbus 330 Neo operator based in the Southern Hemisphere and the first airline in the world to operate a combination of both the Airbus 330 Neo and the Airbus 350 XWB. The airline received the aircraft on lease basis from ALC during a ceremony held at Toulouse in France. The aircraft has 2 class cabins with 28 business and 260 economy class. The aircraft will be deployed on routes connecting Mauritius to Europe, India, and Southeast Asia. The airline CEO, Thomas Apav, stated, and we quote, "I am delighted to welcome our first Airbus 330 Neo, another milestone in our fleet modernization program. The addition of the 2 Airbus 330 Neos to our fleet will bring more flexibility and efficiency to our operations while supporting our network strategy." The Airbus 330 Neo offers similar levels of comfort as the Airbus 330 XWB, which has received very favorable feedback from our customers. "I strongly believe that with the addition of the Airbus 330 Neo to our fleet, Air Mauritius will further reinforce its focus and emphasis on the customer, who are at the very core of our business model." The airline currently operates a fleet of 15 aircrafts, namely 3 Airbus 350-900, 5 Airbus 340-300, 2 Airbus 330-200, 2 Airbus 319-100, 3 ATR 72-500. Africa World Airlines and Emirates signed interline agreement. With effect from May 2019, Emirates customers will be able to connect to selected routes of Africa World Airlines. The passengers will benefit further with increased and better connectivity to West Africa. Emirates Senior Vice President for Africa, Orhan Abbas, said this: "The agreement between Emirates and Africa World Airlines underpins our commitment to provide greater connectivity across West Africa. This partnership will allow us to further extend West Africa via the selected domestic regional routes of Africa World Airlines." Chief Operations Officer for Africa World Airlines, Mr. Sean Medis, was very delighted about the agreement and had the following to say: "Africa World Airlines is proud partner with Emirates in order to connect passengers through our hub at the new Terminal 3 in Accra. Customers will enjoy seamless connections at the premier gateway to the West African region as a result of the new agreement." Cathay Pacific to operate direct seasonal flights to Cape Town. The Hong Kong airline reintroduced the seasonal flights that will be operated from November 2019 to February 2020. This follows success of two previous seasonal flights in 2017, 2018, and 2018 to 2019. The service will be operated 3 times a week, thus on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, using an Airbus 350-900 that can accommodate up to 280 passengers with 38 business class, 28 premium economy and 214 economy class. The WestGrow CEO Tim Harris expressed his delight by saying the following: "The seasonal Hong Kong route has not only connected two popular cities, but it has also effected positive growth." And further he said, compared to the same period in 2017-2018, the seasonal Hong Kong 2018-2019 route saw a 10% increase in two-way passengers between the Western Cape and Greater Asian market. This means increased business and tourism and a positive benefit to our local economy. United Airlines launched non-stop flight between North America and Cape Town, South Africa. United Airlines plans to launch a non-stop service between the United States and South Africa. However, this is still waiting for government approval. The airline intends to operate 3 weekly flights from New York, Newark, Liberty International Airport to Cape Town International Airport starting December 2019. United says it will use Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner aircraft with a total of 252 seats on the seasonal route, which will become the airline's first connection to African continent. Cape Town Airport currently does not have any direct flights to the United States. The route offering mostly consists of destinations in South Africa, along with a number of long-haul flights to Europe and the Middle East. This route will make Cape Town the second South African city that operates direct flights to the USA, and the other being Johannesburg. Air Tanzania to launch Johannesburg route. Johannesburg will be the airline's fourth destination in Africa, following Lusaka, Harare, and regional routes Bujumbura and Entebbe. According to the CEO, Mr. Ladislaus Matindi, we quote, "The route we are preparing to inaugurate will be Johannesburg, and we expect our first flight in July this year. We will start advertising the route and reveal fares soon after we start to sell tickets." The CEO further disclosed the airline's route expansion plan and said the following: "The Mumbai and Guangzhou flights will be inaugurated when negotiations with authorities in targeted countries are completed. The airline will expand its fleet later this year when it receives a Dreamliner and a Bombardier Q400. The resignation of Philippe Bon was accepted by the board of directors of Air Senegal. Mr. Philippe Bon has been the airline CEO since August 2017 when he was appointed by President Macky Sall. Mr. Philippe Bon has held management roles in EADS, currently Airbus Group, and National Office of Studies and Airspace research. The Council, through its president, Mr. Sulaiman Dene, have chosen Mr. Ibrahim Kane as Philippe's replacement. Ibrahim comes in with vast knowledge and experience, and previous was the director of Sovereign Fund for Strategic Investments. The tasks assigned to him are to launch profitable regional and international routes. He takes over an airline with a fleet of 5, and the airline expects to receive another Airbus 330 Neo later. Rwanda Air launches flight to Kinshasa. On Wednesday, 17th April, Rwanda Air launched its maiden commercial flight to Kinshasa, the capital city of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Rwanda Air are using the bilateral air service agreement that was signed recently by the two nations. The route is highly looked at as a good commercial route between the two capitals. The CEO, Yvonne Makolo, expressed the airline's delight of the new route by saying the following: "We are excited because we understand the potential Kinshasa has, especially for trade and business community for the two countries." Thank you for watching Fly East Africa Weekly News Bulletin. Continue following us on all our social media platforms. And as a reminder, don't forget that just a few hours to the AVIDEV Summit. Let's connect with Africa. Let's learn more in our aviation industry. I am Olive Winfred Naga. Catch you next time.
AviaDev Africa is the premier forum dedicated to developing connectivity to, from and within the African continent. Join us this April and help us advance Africa's connectivity.